Hi everyone, welcome to day 2 of Make a Difference for Dementia in 21 Days. My name is Roseanne Burke, and this campaign is my effort to increase knowledge, awareness, and hope around the condition of dementia. Yesterday was day 1, and I spoke about the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease. I said that dementia is a syndrome and an umbrella term that represents a set of symptoms that may include problems with memory, problems with language, impaired judgment, changes to personality, among some others. There are many different diseases that can cause this set of symptoms. Alzheimer's disease is by far and large the number one cause of dementia. I recommended a book called When Someone You Know Has Dementia by June Andrews. And I had suggested that you check with your library to see if it's available there. I checked with the Halifax Regional Library, and they do have a few copies. There isn't a copy in each of the branches, so I did fill out a request for purchase form that they have on the website and asked that they bring in additional copies. So your library might have a similar system for recommending a book for purchase, so check that out. Today, I'd like to talk about the early warning signs of dementia. And some of them I've already mentioned, but I'd like to talk about this a little bit further because knowing and recognizing the early warning signs can be very helpful. Many people with dementia either never get a diagnosis or they get a diagnosis when the condition is quite far progressed. There are many benefits to receiving an early diagnosis. And together, if we can increase awareness of the warning signs, we may be able to help our loved ones, our friends, our coworkers, or maybe a person that we play bridge with get help from a doctor sooner rather than later. So, to talk about the 10 warning signs, I have this handout from the Alzheimer Society of Canada. And there are, in fact, 10 early warning signs to watch for. And so I'm going to quickly go through what the 10 are because it is important that we know and recognize all 10 of these. So number 1 is memory loss that affects day-to-day abilities. So this isn't just occasionally forgetting where your car keys are. This is a memory loss problem that happens every day and is affecting your day-to-day life. Number 2 is difficulty performing familiar tasks. So the person with dementia may forget how to use the coffee maker, for example. Number 3 is problems with language. They may forget what the word is for cat or dog. Forgetting nouns or losing nouns in our vocabulary are some of the first words to leave. So you'll notice that people struggle sometimes with coming up with a noun. Disorientation in time and space. So being confused about the month, the day of the week or the year, or becoming confused in familiar places is something to watch for. Number 5, impaired judgment. So the person with dementia may not dress appropriately for going out on a winter day, for example. Number 6 is problems with abstract thinking. So an example of this would be difficulty in balancing a checkbook. So again, a task that is probably very familiar to a lot of people and something that they've done many times throughout their life, but now they're struggling with how to get those numbers to add up. Number 7 is misplacing things. So often losing items or putting them in places that wouldn't make sense. So putting a sweater in the refrigerator. Number 8 is changes in mood and behavior. So you may see a person who has always been very laid back become quick-tempered. Number 9 is changes in personality. So again, this would look like a person who is becoming fearful or suspicious. And number 10 is loss of initiative. So a person with dementia may seem to lose interest in their family, their friends, and familiar activities. So those are the 10 warning signs. And this nice handout is available on the Alzheimer Society of Canada's website. So today's request is that you visit the Alzheimer Society website and you download a copy of this handout. Become familiar with it and keep it handy, and be comfortable in talking about the 10 warning signs. Like I say, if we can recognize these 10 warning signs, we'll be better prepared to know what dementia looks like and how to offer help. That's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Please return tomorrow for day 3 of Make a Difference for Dementia in 21 days. And together we will make a difference. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.